Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there. Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
Hey look, I can see my house from here.
Cloud, since when have you lived in the city? Oh right, I don't. But you see that one? And they have to get like binoculars. Oh, that one on the edge?
Don't look down,
Yeah, I'm thinking of
okay?
buying that one with some money. It's a bit of a shithole. Yeah, but I can get it for cheap.
It's a bit of a shithole, but then again, the entire slums are.
Yeah, but it's slightly less shitty than the average house in the area, and I can get it
Section
for cheap.
G's through here, huh?
But why do you want to live here?
I'm actually
For the tax benefits, of course.
I'm actually curious how much of this is just like a 2D JPEG of South Africa. Oh, because I'd be willing to bet that at least some of it is.
This ought to open it.
Don't look at me like that.
No, I was just thinking of, because family's gotten into watching Rich Osman's House of Games. One of the question was, a Welsh tourism ad had to be pulled for what reason? There was like 4 possible answers, only one was right. One of them was,
Let's check it out.
it actually contained footage from Iceland.
Was that the right one?
Yes. There's like a control in Iceland by mistake.
Maybe no one uses
I'd say the weirdest, but there was a tourist advert, I think it was from... It was either Denmark or...
Oh, is this the one with the men on the bridge?
Or from... Yeah, the one with the gyrating old man humping the landmarks.
I was planning to leave that part out, but
No,
if you think our audience needs that mental image.
No, it...
Well, so it's just goes, oh, you mean the one with the men... Yep. Yes. Yes, that's the one. It'd be like that scene from Wayne's World 2. Oh, yes, I'll have it.
Look at this.
And can that make you a large...
Instructions for dealing with the
Yes.
power
Kill the lights. We free up
You don't see we're ordering food. If we get your order wrong, it's for free.
shortage. You think these are the plate sends? The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open the gate, huh?
But if we go
Oh, I love the fact that the fucking security warning's the bit that's scratched out.
An hour later, sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
Why would you design it like this, though?
Who knows?
Turn the power off to this...
You'd think they'd be able to balance the load by now, though.
Maybe. If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing hooky.
The lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running...
Sir, we've run out of resolution.
That a console I seen near the top of that
Since
ladder.
when do we need resolution?
Oh, we need your resolution.
Tall attitude.
Here's favourite jokes on... Was it Futurama? The Beast? Was it Beast we're bringing back? Or... No, it was... The one with the rogue satellite, wasn't it? Vagina. I think it's called.
What do you think? What, the Enhance?
Yeah. When they're trying to find this rogue satellite, this planet was killed, they try and zoom in. It's just...
No, you're thinking of the one where Fry accidentally stops a television broadcast in the year 1999.
Great job, Cloud!
And then the aliens don't get the broadcast until like 1,000 years later.
Oh.
We have a picture of the mothership. Zoom in. What happened? We've run out of resolution, sir.
That never happens on CSI.
Yep. And after that...
Yeah, CSI provides unrealistic depictions of resolution, though.
Not again.
Great. Time
Ah, that reminds me, I really need to get back to watching Monk.
Well, I haven't watched that in years. I'm saying that.
I've only just started recently. You know Tim Curry was in it?
Really?
Uh-huh. He plays the fat mobster in one set.
It's been like 10 years.
There's like this fat mobster who's basically a recurring antagonist, but they swap his actor every season.
Well, my dad started to watch Elementary. That season I was like, oh, I remember watching that.
I haven't watched that in a while. Yeah, it's still fun though.
I just watched the one where people break into a bank vault.
I love the Bang Fault one.
And the weird explanation, like written on a like coffee or it's gibberish, and it's this weird obscure program language was created basically as a fuck you to other programming languages.
Malbouge.
Yeah, so I looked on Wikipedia, and yes, it does list Elementary as like in media. But I was wondering, did it actually even exist?
Am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
But apparently, you can write very simple programs in it, but it's taken years to figure out how.
Yeah, no, that bit of the episode was geniusly written though. Just like it spits out increasing digits of pi, which looks like random numbers to anyone not in the know.
But the program's written in Malbouge. Alright, Barrett, I need you to throw me over there. What? Why? The materia. Can we just go around? No, it'll take too long.
Yeah, trying to figure out the way around was a bitch on one of these segments.
I could, I'm strong enough, but with only one hand, I'm not very accurate. Alright, Tifa, toss me. What? Alright, badly worded. You know what to do.
For the dwarf.
Going down, that scene just with Klaus' face on Gimli. Toss me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk.
We should play the Lego game at some point. They made that a fucking gameplay mechanic.
We could always do another lap.
That's the point. If Cloud is Gimli, who would Tifa Barrett be? Who would be Legolas?
I mean, surely Claus would be like this.
Yeah,
Up for giving it a
I think I
try?
told you about this.
It
Or
might not work
Zark.
out, but it's the
Just,
only idea.
don't remember. So, compilation of Rex and Garrus from the Mass Effect series, being the Legolas and Gimli.
At least we've got a clear
I
landmark
think,
to guide.
and it somehow works, yes. One of the comments was like, these are my friends, long and short. Those are the distances at which you're fucked. When fucking shit.
Oh shit. Ah, reminds me of that one clip from Doctor Who, and these are my disposables, exposition and comic relief.
We're not functions.
Darling, those are genders.
Seriously, Michelle Gomez fucking killed it as the Master.
I'm gonna ask that. But how do they resolve that plot point of the Doctor killing himself early, causing a time paradox?
Which one?
On the ship with the Cybermen. Because he knows he's going to turn into her. Then he shoots her. And he has enough time to go back to his task to get into her, but she...
What? No. It's the male Master regenerates into Maisie,
Yeah.
but then he kills her beforehand.
I think we can climb onto
Yeah,
that
so...
plate.
No, she's his future.
Yeah.
There's no paradox here.
Oh, it's been a while since I watched it.
No, he regenerates into her.
Yeah. But I thought that while he was injured, he then like kills Missy and then goes back to revive him.
Yeah, he kills her and then goes back to regenerate into her.
Yeah.
And then, like, his memory of the intervening time gets wiped because of how time works in that show. Because if you cross your own timeline, your memory gets wiped when you leave your cat apart. No, but the entire point of the scene is literally just he killed her out of spite.
Yeah.
We gotta keep
Because he doesn't like
moving.
who he turns into.
Follow me.
Because his raw spite overrides his fear of death.
Worse than a windy day, huh?
Yeah, there's no paradox though.
Tornado warning, maybe. Don't look at the fan. Whatever you do.
Well, so Barrett's walking normally and saying, I got some meat on my bones, I'm fine. You and Tifa? No.
Yeah, no, they're
What
skinny.
you said, and she's like, what are you talking about? Like flexing her like 9-pack or 7-pack. Saying, you see, you got an all muscle.
They do be
When we get
skinny
back,
as
we need to
fuck.
bulk you up. What? Anything going on a bulk form of power.
Oh, good. They really taking liberties with the slowest downs in like the next area bit.
Okay, now imagine
I
her
don't
doing
understand why they need to load it. I can see it from here.
Yeah. doing a grizzly style like workout.
Made it through in one piece.
So if you've seen like some of Grizzly's videos, he's surprisingly flexible for a man that big.
Not really. Couple seconds, maybe.
Just as long as it's not the Liver Kings videos, we're all good.
No, Grizzly is this. I think he's Greek,
Section H is just up ahead.
but
With a name like that, he would be.
well, I can't pronounce his full name.
The cargo platform?
Her name is Grizzly, but there's a whole like unit of a man. He's one of the strongest men in the world. He does all sorts of unorthodox workouts, but some of his like, I think it's just warm-ups.
This is it.
He can put like his
Cargo platform.
foot up to like head level and stretch and all sorts.
Not keep him waiting.
Man's quite flexible.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's
Seriously, why the fuck would you design it like this?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
But the people below will have no light.
Right.
For a couple of hours, maybe. We'll blow in the
see
generator,
now.
remember?
Close
Oh,
to
right.
light.
Which will deprive them of light for good, so it being a couple hours is irrelevant.
Yeah, Baron basically said that a few hours earlier.
By the light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter
Oh god.
future.
Does the Underminer run there?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave talking
I
about
shall
the
fill the
importance
surface
of the
land with
sun
dirt.
lamps.
Brighter future, my ass. Shinra's leading us down.
I've actually finished that game.
Error.
Darkness and death.
Insufficient
What?
power.
Gotta power down
Incredibles,
the
Rise of the
sunlight
Underminer.
first.
Fair. I know the speedrunning community is mental on that one.
Really?
Kid has some phenomenally broken tracks for a game of that caliber.
Is that game canon?
No. The second movie runs it non-canon. I'd say what is surprisingly good is the Lego Incredibles game. Because they tossed in characters from every Pixar movie as free play characters. In order to pad out the roster because they don't have enough from the actual movie's character roster.
Well, that's fine.
There's the switch.
Has there been any more word on the kind of Pixar extended universe? 'Cause there's been a theory that Cars takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. And
I haven't googled that in a while, so I wouldn't know.
before you shut it down, you just see Tifa with like 3 mirrors, just like, what are you doing?
That's
Getting some
one
sun.
down.
Only 2 more lights to
Oh,
go.
it's not real UV light. That's not how it works.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
That's the point, I haven't looked it up. Remember in the original Final Fantasy 7 when you get to Costa del Sol? I think it's Aerith who asks you, do you like pale girls or not? If you say no, then you'll find a sunbathing later.
This is the worst designed security system. It only comes on when people have already turned off the power.
Well, why would it
Fucking
come
what?
on if people haven't turned off the power?
Surely, no, but it should be on to stop people from turning off the power at all. Do you see my problem here?
Yeah, but how do they know if someone's not turned off the power?
Well, no, like it should be on regardless of if the power's turned off or
Sure
not.
thing, Co. Just made our life.
Fuck's sake.
Well,
Look,
it's a good system for the obscure part. Running it the whole time is got to be expensive, and it's probably just cheaper just to activate it when there's a problem.
Which way to the
Oh, spoken like a true corporate executive.
That's what I should consult Chandra, like me going, now, your security system, it's expensive, right? Well, if you only run it some of the time. That's like that comment panel, not last days of Foxhound, but you know what I mean. It's that boss, big boss. It's like, oh, and they're like clapping.
Oh, I fucking love that comic. Let's destroy the Shago Hut, that's
Yeah.
what you're thinking of.
No surprises there.
Oh, Christ. Fucking love that comics version of Volgan. Oh, boss, why does your unit suck so much?
I just remember last days of Foxhound because of all sorts of chronic backstabbing disorder.
If we live through this, I'm showing you how to work the TiVo.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end
Val's
of
just
sight,
suddenly shouts, there are 4 lights.
Climb down from here.
What? There are only 3 of them. Sorry, PTSD.
This a hole, right?
Oh, that fucking episode.
You want to check them out sometime?
That's not originally the guy was supposed to die off after the second season with the ball. But because it's so popular, they just brought him back.
Yep. The production of Star Trek The Next Generation is weird.
That's the last night before I was watching the Fat Fiend episode about growing the beard.
You think they'll miss those 3 plate sons?
I should have been watching the Fat Fiend episode about Worf having his back broken by a fucking
They
car.
mentioned that.
That bit's so goddamn stupid, though.
Well, because for safety reasons, they have to have the barrel empty.
Oh yeah, no, it's just the fact that you can see the barrels very obviously empty. That's what makes it so funny.
Almost
That entire episode's so fucking dumb.
The plot point about the doctor who takes high risk, high reward. Oh yeah, I can regrow a spine. But don't you think we should, I know, look at less risk options? No, I'm fine.
I can regrow
It does
spine.
work,
No.
and then Dr. Crutch is like, yeah, work this time. You may run into a point where it doesn't work, and then you'll really F up a patient. And the other doctor's like, yeah, I'll deal with it then.
We'll just have to make one.
Didn't seem to give a fuck.
We have no time to worry about the ethics. Put the spine in the Klingon. Put the spine in the Klingon, Shinji.
What? So he's doing surgery in the Ava like it's a fucking claw machine,
Yeah.
just kind of drop into place. And for him, he needs like the Ava equivalent of chopsticks just to like suddenly place the spine in. And then someone says, "Wait, who thought it was a good idea for someone to do for a 15-year-old to do surgery in a mech?"
Oh, getting the robot Shinji, otherwise Coop will have to do it again. I'd love to see that crossover.
That's the point. If to complement the team, Coop and his machine join the team, would he be able to be on par with the other robots?
This is genuinely the
Because
wondering-
technically the others are cyborgs, they're not fully mechanical, are they?
This is what I'm genuinely wondering. How fucking hard would Coop fuck up the Neon Genesis universe?
Because the reason why they're effective is because
Okay.
partial
Let's
clones,
head on back to the
they can
H1
override the Angel shields. Coop wouldn't have that ability.
No, he'd absolutely fight. He'd absolutely hit a button that just says 5 minutes till the end of episode, and it'd overwrite the shields by accident, though.
Because remember they use almost like nukes, the M2 mines I think they're called, and it does basically nothing, so
He,
firepower would work.
he would absolutely kill. He would absolutely wipe out all the angels, but somehow destroy the Earth's moon in the process or some shit. I've watched enough Megas XLR and know how this works at this point.
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
I do think it's fascinating how they extended this one from the original, though. Because the original one was just a couple of air vents that you went through.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming.
Yes.
Auxiliary power supply confirmed. Reactivating cargo platform.
Let me in. Let me in.
Cargo platform activated.
Great, now I'm imagining
Immediate input.
Eric Andre at like a reporters event for Shinra,
I hate you too.
and he's like asking questions himself. Here, smell this song. Dude, no. So people say that actually detriment to mankind. What would you say about that? No comment.
Eric Andre is absolutely just a rejected member of the Soldier program as well by pure accident. It's like he didn't even send it to the military. He just fell into a reactor by accident and emerged with superpowers.
No, I'm just imagining him as like a war reporter, just a normal person who just somehow, through dumb luck, gets the biggest scoops. Just imagine him like in the event, all the like corporate cars and things. He's like cleaning them. I'll wash your car for credentials. They kick me out.
I prefer the idea that he's a reporter who somehow knows one good spell.
Yeah, confusion.
He knows. I was going to say lightning, but sure. Yeah. Eric Andre casts confusion super effective.
Well, it's like Defense Against Dark Arts teacher in Harry Potter 2, where he sucks at all spells apart from memory spells. But he's damn good at memory spells. He's like world lead on them.
Oh, you'd need to be to do that much fraud.
Yeah. The incredibly vain guy, I can't remember what his name
Ah,
was.
my fury is maximum, Sam. Seriously, I can't get over the fact the move's called that.
Remember, it isn't in the English version, so we've got Unga Max. It's actually Anger Maximum misspelled.
Oh yeah, true. I'm
Pretty sure that was just a translation error.
Oh, what the fuck?
You found a map? Here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's if I press map and
Wow,
then push
what are all those plates?
start, it gives me wireframe.
These are the platforms of evil.
I love the fact there's just one random unfinished row. I can't remember if they kept the fucking model puzzle in this game.
Oh yeah,
I hope so.
I can't remember either.
No, we don't have hunger marks.
No, because that's like the ultimate weapon in the main game. Well, in the original. No, it's... I don't think it's a weapon, it's a
Should be waiting for
final
somebody.
move, isn't it?
He's probably worried sick about us.
Yeah, no, hunger. I'm pretty sure that hunger marks is the. It's either the one where he rapid fires a load, or the one where he jumps into the air and then fires down with his big laser.
Even after all
But the point is, I think Maximum Fury is supposed to be the replacement for it in this. Because they just made a bunch of... No, I'm pretty sure it is the one where he rapid fires, and it is just they got the translation right this time.
Too late to bail now.
Because the thing with this is they made a bunch of limit breaks into regular abilities. This game is weird, because like limit breaks are regular, but...
I wonder.
Sorry, I thought there was a... I thought they put like a strange looking statement on there for a
Well, I thought you
second.
were going to pause and then just you opened the one Artie there. Oh, so sorry. Just cleaning this one. You're going to have to use the one across the hall. Who are you? Oh, I'm Artie, the giant.
Oh no, there's a
That'd be
crossover.
the weirdest
There's a
crossover.
crossover I'd like to see.
It's not
I'm trying to do a Finnish accent, probably failing horrible.
Fucking Sam Lake just turns up as Sam Lake for no reason.
No, he'd be as one of the Shinra executives just for one scene and then it's never seen again.
Oh, but he does the face, and that's what's important. Sam Lake is a man who knows what people want. The fucking Max Payne thing.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the clip where like they're celebrating the 20th anniversary, and he's just walking around dressed as Max Payne while James McCaffrey monologues?
Yeah, I found it, and
he's just like-
he went looking through the Remedy history and found the jacket they used in the original game.
Birthday cakes are like scars.
And then years later, they basically did a sequel to Max Payne, except no, it's not Max Payne. Who could anyone think is Max Payne? It's a new IP.
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Oh god.
What they could have done is for like the final draft, if they have to sweet talk was it Rockstar?
They're probably going to rebuy the rights at some point, because I know they've bought the rights to they fully bought the rights to Control or something now.
I thought they owned it outright.
It's one of their IP. It was either Control or Quantum Break. One of their IPs they fully bought the rights to recently.
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't heard.
Because if it's either Quantum Break or Control, they had a side publisher that owned part of the rights.
It might have been Control then, because that was published by the same company that published not Symphony Night, Ritual of the Night.
That'll be that then, because they bought that'll be that then.
With Quantum Break, I believe Microsoft owns the rights to that IP.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Control. They bought the rights fully to them.
Yeah.
Also, Kojima might be in Control 2, which is going to be funny if it's true.
Keep these grappling guns close.
Because obviously Sam Lake's in Death Stranding, and like,
Belt or whatever, so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down.
I love the fact that he's best friends with Kojima.
Well, I thought, wasn't you point out that Death Stranding is just Kojima's excuse to hang out with a bunch of A-list celebrities?
No, but Death Stranding 2 is also the same fucking thing, though. The cameos are fucking wild, and I didn't even know some of them until I started reading them, because, like, some of them are, like, better well known in Japan, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking horror author Junji Ito's in the game.
Junji Ito.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because I think he's the facial capture model for the Novelist, if I remember correctly. He's one of the early ones you get when you move to the second location, though.
Oh, I just saw a picture where it showed Junji Ito with some fans wearing like, cat ears or something, doing like a cute pose. And underneath it showed
Hayao Miyazaki.
yeah,
Because
the world is dead, all humanity is...
Because Hayao Miyazaki's depressed as fuck, even though he does like beautiful stuff. Whereas Junji Ito does horror, and he's like the most happy man alive. But no, the funny bit is again the fact that Death Stranding 2, he's got George Miller.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, wait, George Miller? Did you mean Filthy Frank? But then because I had a
No,
brain
no,
fart,
no,
I forgot, no, George Miller, the guy who directed Mad Max.
And George Miller's like 78. We need to study George Miller so that after he's gone, more people can do films like George Miller.